beer with the boys. So that's going to be in the center of my vision board, and then Lori's going to talk about hers. So that's the V in Savers. S-A-V-E-R-S. Otley, you got the book, right? Okay. Are you through it? Okay. Have you done a vision board?
No, well, yeah, I have 3 of them.
You have 3 vision boards.
Oh, well, so what I did is I did vision boards for areas in my life.
With
I did like a personal vision board of things I wanted to see. I did like a family vision board.
Okay,
And I
good.
did like a work vision board.
oh, good.
You know what's helpful too is they have a Facebook page. I know it's sorry.
No.
Facebook page.
Sorry.
Miracle Morning.
Yeah.
They have a Facebook page, and there's a lot of people that encourage each other on. I mean, it's
Yeah.
a lot of people on there recommending books. Can I have an accountability partner on Facebook? And it's even though I haven't engaged in it, it's interesting just to read people's stories and motivation. Just a little. They
So,
mentioned
so
that in the
you
book.
signed up for it
Yes.
and you're in it?
Yeah, and you mentioned
That's
that.
a great idea.
Just not really.
Okay, Lori.
All right, so the first one I started was a while ago, and it's a conglomeration of kind of everything. And a lot of people know me, know that I'm a singer, and it's been a while since I've been in a band. So I have a lot of microphones. Performing again is a big important thing for me. How are you changing the game? About aging, living longer, aging better. I want bold, dramatic results, so I have the big bright red dress. Ocean, I'm an ocean person. I like really cool furniture. I want to have a great car. I want to be in fashion.
Yeah, girl.
And then I've got places I want to live
Oh.
or visit, like really cool bars in Chicago, the Amalfi Coast.
Yes.
These are all places I want to envision myself. LC Lexus is the car that I want.
Is it called an LC Lexus?
It is.
Oh, like Lori
LC.
Karen's, I get it. I love it.
Yeah.
I love you.
And then again, just pictures of, this is when you've made it, this house.
Yeah, girl.
You know, really cool houses, cool views.
Great. Now, where are you hanging those?
They're in my office at home.
Okay, good.
And when I go to bed at night, I look at them when I wake up in the morning and get ready to go. It's like, where do I want to live?
Good. All right. So
Chicago,
now,
I
what
wanna drive.
does the E stand for? So S was
Silence,
silence,
affirmations.
affirmations.
V, visualization. E is exercise.
Yep.
R is,
Savers.
Anybody know the R?
I can't remember.
Is each chapter a letter?
No.
No.
Okay, I'll read the book.
Yeah.
Yeah, and
Okay.
S is scribing. I know
Yeah,
that.
scribing, because he couldn't
What-
put a J on there for journaling.
What is scribing?
It's like journaling.
Journaling.
Oh, like what you did positive today and what you didn't. Yeah.
Yeah.
Fascinating. All right. Now you can turn this on. We're going to go into how to do a proper market analysis. And I want you guys to chime in on what that looks like. So at the end of this video, this will be an attachment. So you want to make sure, are we on?
We're on.
We're on.
I'm just
All right.
zooming in on that.
All right.
Yeah.
So this will be an attachment. Who's got the computer going here? You do? Where is it? Where's
Oh, it's
the-
right there on the podium.
Oh, it's on the podium. Okay,
Yep.
excellent. All right. Oh, geez, your face is different than mine.
Yes. I can log out and then you can log in if you like.
Let me think about this.
Okay.
Oh, and that is okay. Give me a minute. Shut off the video.
Yep.
It's also in run. All right. So the perfect market analysis would be anywhere from 12 to 15 homes. Yeah. Here you go. Otley didn't get one. He was late.
Scott didn't either.
Here. All right.
I got one.
So the perfect market analysis will be 12 to 15 homes. So I always look at it as like a baseball game. All right. So if you look at what's more important in a baseball game, a score on home plate or being on first base trying to head to second or third?
Score.
The score. So solds always play more weight. If a home sold for $1 and somebody on actives on first base, right, an active home is asking $1.10, All they're trying to do is beat the market. Does that make that home worth $1.10? No, right? So I look at it as a baseball game. So first base is actives. Second base is under contract, accepting backup offers. Third base is pending sales, and home plate, a home run, is solds. All right? Now, if you look, I got something right in between there because there are new entries into the MLS, and one of those is delayed, right? Delayed. Does everybody see that? All right. Now, if you look at your dashboard, if it's set up on this, I don't even think I'm going to have to get into this, but I wanted you guys to see the dashboard. You can see that I kind of just go right along the lines, right? So dwelling style here, right? I just click on that, and you want it to be like for like. So if it's single family detached, you don't want to compare it to a townhome, patio home, condo, right? If it's, so next you go into city. Use the city. If it's in the city of Phoenix, use it. Next, you go into zip code. Use the zip code. Why not? Right? It's another filtering system. So the idea is, see where this starts? Right now, active, there's 22,124. You eventually want to get that down to around 21 if you're active, delayed, under contract, pending, sold, expired, and canceled. Do expireds and cancels give you an idea of the marketplace? Yeah. And then here you want to, right here, you want to filter this, right? So you want to take delayed. Oh, hang on. You want to take delayed and pendings. Oh, now it's not going to do it. Anyway, so you click on all those, right? And then here, the automatic default here is a year. You only want to, in my opinion, do you want to go back a year? No, you want to go back 6 months, 180 days.
Depends on the comps though, if you don't have many.
You're going to, generally speaking, with the filtering system, Nicole, that I have, you're going to have enough. If there's a lack, yes, you can go back. But the comp that sold a week ago
Right.
is better than the comp that sold 179 days ago,
Yeah.
even though they're in the same window. Yeah.
Del, what I learned was, what I like to use a lot of is the map code, the grid. So you're getting into the particular neighborhood.
Yeah, more.
And then to follow up with her question is if you can't find the houses within that neighborhood, then you start to expand into the
Absolutely.
city or the.
Yeah, like when you get down to this filtering system and you got 2, you over-filtered, right? So then you got to open up the zip code, right? If you get down to then you have 21, then you can start filtering again, right? All right, then you want to get into square footage, plus or minus 10%, right? So if something is 1,300 square feet, you want to go 1,100 up to about 1,500, plus or minus 10%. If you're using a subject home that's 15%, it's too big. It's too big. Year built. In this subject, the house happened to be 1995, so I went 1990 to 2000. Does year built matter?
Yes.
Yeah, of course it does. Garage. 3-car garage, 3-car garage. 2-car garage, 2-car garage. 4-car garage, 4-car garage. Pool or no pool. Lot size. All that matters, right? And eventually you want this number to be right around 21, 25, 30. Then, points of discussion, right? Where you get into here. So you can see that I did, there's the tax records. You see these little arrows of what I used, right? In that subject matter on the next page. See those little arrows? And then you get into what I pulled. So I did use lot size. So if you look on that arrow right here, Danielle, see where it says lot size? Because if a lot is 8,000 square feet, is it fair to use that on a lot that's 4,462 square feet? No. So filter, filter, filter until you get down to the perfect CMA, which is about 15 to 18 to 21 properties, depending if you're using cancels and expireds. Because if something fell to sell, it does give you information, right? The other thing that it does is that if you're in lead generation, if you're listing a property and you see one that fell to sell, they should be on your target anyway to door knock them and say, hey, you know, I got 123 Easy Street on the market. Do you want to put 127 Easy Street back on the market? All right. Points of discussion that are very important. When you get the 3 actives and they have all been on the market 80 days or more, are they overpriced?
In this market, probably.
Yeah. Does that give you information? Right. So it's not only data, it's also, well, and days on market is data, but it's a fill. It's a field situation. If something was on the market 2 days, right, and it's sold, and you can't find any actives in the subdivision, does that give you any information? Yeah, the house is going to sell fast. You want to go in with some confidence and some enthusiasm that, hey, you know, pick me because it's going to happen on this house, right? When you get the 3 actives, go out and look at them. So that when you're with the owner, you're sitting down with the owner, you can discuss them intelligently. Yes, I've been in all these houses. I've shown these houses to myself.
Well,
Did you hear that, Scott?
What?
I've shown these houses to myself.
Well, yeah, because as soon as you say that you're going to go in there, now I'm previewing, right?
Yeah.
And then your listing pops up. All those agents knows that you were snooping around in their listing.
Snoop Dogg. Hey, but it gives you information, right?
Just saying.
Because remember, like for like, if this one has the quartz countertops and yours has the old granite, is that a ding? If one's Tuscan and one's contemporary, is that a ding in today's market? Yeah, you bet it is. Talk to the listing agents on actives and pendings. You can get information on where it's sold. Trust me, I've done it. Just don't say, oh, it closes July 22nd. How close did you get to asking price? Oh, we're close. Are you within 1%? Yeah, we're within 1%. They just gave you the number, right? So you can get it. So look at if you can't get in it, look at the photos. Look at the co-broks. What are they cooperating at on a percentage standpoint? I use this in listing presentations. So Lori will tell you that when I start discussing commissions, I let them know, because I show them the listings, of what co-broks are being offered in the community. So that they know that half, or depending on what your commission structure is, the lion's share is going to the buyer's agent. All right, so I show them the co-broks. Does everybody know what I'm talking about there?
yeah.
So, for instance, go to number 1, right here, and at the, oh, now see, look, that one's interesting, it's 2.5.
Yeah.
2.5. Now, keep going, go to the next one.
They're all 3.
Okay, and then after that, so you want to show them that trend, and it's up to you. I mean, if you're taking a list in a certain amount and you want to do a 2%, 2.5% co-broke, I don't care. It's your business, it's your subject, it's your privacy, right? But I show that in the listing presentation. I think it's important to let sellers know what's going on out
And
there.
they don't know about that.
They don't.
A lot.
They don't.
They have no clue.
Yep. Okay. CMA, BMA, BMO are all the same. A lot of people don't know that. Well, what's a broker market analysis? What's a broker market opinion? What's a BPO? Broker pricing opinion. I didn't put BPO in there. Add BPO. BPO. Are those all the same? They're all the same. They're synonyms. Who looked down at an English teacher now? Synonyms. God, I've never used that word. I hated English. All right, Danielle, does that give you an idea of what you want to do when you're getting ready to go in front of a seller? All right? Because if you look at days on market, you make the calls, and you spend, about a half hour on this data. Once you get your platforms down, you can do it. Because I'm learning here too. You should have a couple of quick things with you, right? So here's the data I pulled. Here's the RPR, right? It's an automatic algorithm that pulls stuff. Here's the Zillow, and then here's Monsoon Compare. And give them 4 things: $1, $10, $7, $3. And say none of these are exactly right because it's not 2 + 2 = 4, but here's 4 opinions. Now, how cool is that? Now you want to be Otley came up with some great gestures. He mentioned the RPR, Zillow, and Monsoon in the just push the button and compare. And if you can bring all 4 of those to your sellers for a market evaluation, how cool is that? Go ahead, Otley.
Well, it's just a shortcut. Instead of going and filtering down from every listing in MLS, I like to go and pull the property in the MLS first from an old listing where they first bought the house, and a lot of times they're in there. I would say 90% of the time they're in there. Go to the property, go to Monsoon, hit compare, and immediately you can get all of your previous sales and you can edit it down with clicks of a button to neighborhood, size, pool, 1 story. All your key features are right there. So
Yeah,
That's-
great tip. So if you can pull the old MLS, because it's, and Otley's right, if the house is 10 years old, chances are it's already sold once. Remember, the average consumer lives in a house how long, Otley?
7 years.
7,
Or
and that's up. No, yeah, 5 is up.
Five
It
is
used to
up.
be like 3, but it's gone up.
Yeah,
People are staying in homes longer. So if it's 10 years old, it probably even has maybe a 3rd owner in it by now. So there's an archive there that is very valuable to you in pulling that. And that is a great tip.
Thanks.
Thank you.
All right.
Oh, yay.
Anybody else want to get on camera?
No.
Yeah, I just didn't really.
Anybody else have a tip?
Get on camera.
And you did you add all that pretty quick? All right, so that is broker price opinions, competitive market analysis. This is an attachment. And if you have any questions, call me. I'd be happy to share. 602-809-7653. Broker price opinions. Okay, you cut it.
Okay.
Well, so Darren had a great idea.